Hey everyone, Teamudf here for more Minecraft. I did go ahead and sleep, and I came back in here to get some food, just because I was kind of recklessly jumping off last time and didn't really give a crap about my health. Today, we continue work on the moat thingamajig that I'm going to be making, and discussion about EVE Online and other MMOs. Maybe other MMOs, I don't know, other games and stuff, probably. And I'm going to actually start using my ladder. Keep forgetting about it. Forgot about it like twice in the last episode, I think. But anyway, so now, the reason I actually do want to get back into EVE is it's kind of a weird motivation. I'm going to state right offhand right now, pretty much. Because it is kind of strange why I'm getting back into the game, but I don't know. Basically, I think it was whenever the episode that I was talking about MMOs a lot and everything in Minecraft, I had actually mentioned that the thing I saw wrong, well, not really wrong with EVE, but the thing I saw difficult about EVE Online is that you need a large corporation or something in order to accomplish a lot in EVE. Like, you need to be able to take over systems and fight your ground and whatever the heck else. However, strange enough, one of the main reasons I do want to get back into EVE is to kind of contradict that notion that I talked about. Some of my, well, the other two of my UDF brethren that are on there, we actually, between the three of us, we do have a ton of money. And we have decent PvP skills, like we have the knowledge of the game. We might, like, I wouldn't expect us to be able to fight down an entire fleet or something, and I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get this to work the way I want it to. I'm going to need it to branch off eventually. Probably going to have to branch off up here, come to think of it. Maybe right here, then hopefully if it falls, we can just test that right now. Hopefully if it falls. But in any case, to try and... No, it'll only, go one way, huh? Yeah, I mean, like, I want it to spread when it gets down there. Maybe I'll just get another pail and put another source block higher up or something. I don't really know. I should be able to somehow... See, will it flow both ways? And yeah, I will continue my EVE discussion in a bit, so don't worry, I'm getting back to it. I just want to know if this will flow every possible direction. No, it won't. Not by a long shot. Okay. If I have a source block here, that'll go that way. But does this do what I want it to? I can't tell because I left this block here. So in any case, those individuals and I, we actually do have a lot of money, and I think this is still messed up from when it was there, so I'm going to climb back up and hopefully fix it. We have a lot of money, we have some good ships and everything, and what we particularly have, two of us I know of, I don't remember exactly how many skills I had in this area, and so you train skills and stuff in EVE in order to be able to do things. I suppose like any standard MMO, I'm sure a lot of them work that way. Okay, that's what I want. Alright, good. So I'll just get more water from somewhere, probably right there, and we'll be set up. I just need a second bucket. Alright, anyway. So, for like the umpteenth time, we have a lot of money. And what I actually want to do is I want to spend it. Well, we're not going to spend all of it. Like, my friend Eric has actually already bought most of the materials for this because he still plays. My other friend and I, we don't play currently, but he's still been playing this the whole time we've been gone. We actually have enough, more than enough, to invest in a star-based system. And kind of do a moon harvesting operation. So despite that we only have 3 people so far, I actually do want to try to do that and see if maybe we can just be crazy cool enough in order to get something done on our own. And just kind of mess around and see what we can do. See if we draw any attention for pirate players, shoot some stuff down, build some bigger capital ships or something. I don't know. I just want to try it out and see just exactly how far we can get and what we can show off. Because at the very least, I mean, if we fail, we're probably going to have fun doing it. up until the point where we fail. And some of it will be on camera, so that'll make it even more fun and community-based. And about the community, as far as Eve is concerned, which I will do after I reset the segment. Alright, we're back. So anyway, as far as the community is concerned from EVE Online, and I don't mean the community of the game, I mean you guys watching right now. I seem to recall in the past that I must have mentioned EVE at least once in the past, because on one of my videos, whenever I talked about it, someone was like, oh, I play EVE too, blah 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 blah, stuff. And that got me, it did get me thinking back then. But I haven't really, and if you're wondering why I'm walking back and forth, it's because I'm thinking of what to do with this at the same time of actually talking. I'm just going to go get that water now and make another bucket, in fact. So what that had me thinking, and this was this was probably the first year I started making videos, like 2009 or something. I was thinking, you know, it would be fun, not only if I got back into EVE, but if I had, like, some of my subscribers in my corporation, or if my subscribers joined me, or whatever, we got some things done. So that's kind of the other reason why I would be opening this is, I don't know how the other, like, I've alluded to UDF membership being pretty exclusive, but generally since I lead the UDF, people tend not to care what I do as far as admitting new members is concerned. But I'm still pretty specific, but in any case, I'm just kind of rambling about, I'm kind of beating around the bush here. Basically, if there are subscribers of mine on EVE, and they have, like, nothing to do, or they don't like their corporation, or if they don't have a corporation, and they just want to try something new, that would be an indication to come on over and see if you want to do something in the UDF, actually. And now, this isn't, I don't know, like, this seems probably like an open door invitation to the UDF, but I have to be kind of somewhat mean here. It's not really. Like, I'm not just going to admit you if you're a subscriber and you want to kick into the UDF. Can I get up here? Probably. I just want to put down minimal resources. I had something to say about snow, too. Crap, man, I don't know what I was talking about. But in any case, so, like, make an effort to talk with me and stuff. Oh, I know what I wanted to do here. Make an effort to talk to me and stuff, get to know me. Like, some people I know, I'm gonna give a nice big shout out to someone who I know will probably be excited about it, MegaFlash102, which I'm pretty sure that's his username. I'm gonna give a shout out to him. Like, he tries to talk to me, tries to PM me, see how's it going, and Inquisition is another YouTuber who does that. So I kind of like that. They're not really, like, I have no clue who they are in real life, but they're just kind of chatting with me, getting to know me. Standard stuff you do on MSN and Yahoo and whatever the crap else. You guys know. You guys should know the deal. I kind of like that because it helps me get to know you better, and it makes you seem more trustworthy, so I'd be more likely to admit you into the UDF. And then we could just have a good time, screw around, shoot some pirates, maybe help you get into the game more if you're starting out new or whatever. So I really do plan on making EVE a little more community-based as far as my YouTube is concerned. Because I have wanting to been... Wow, that's bad grammar. I have been wanting to get you guys involved in something. That's partly the reason why Minecraft Worlds exists, the series that is. As you guys are able to show me what you're doing, I'm able to talk about it, and through that I'm somewhat able to get to know you better. Like, not in the way of a friend or anything, but we're at least interacting in some shape or form. And then you guys, crap. And then you guys get to see what I think about, like, your worlds and stuff. What you do. Ooh, that lag almost caused me some pain. Okay, so I don't need up to... Does this look right if I have it stick out? What do you guys think? I'm going to leave it like that for now, but... I don't know about this. It makes it look more viable as far as gravity is concerned, but then we have this half thing going on here. Maybe I should make this wood instead of glass and then fill this up, because right now it's kind of odd. Oh, you know what? I'll just get rid of this part and have it buried into the side of the house like that. And then I suppose this can just be covered up. So yeah, that's the general idea for the moat. I'm going to have to make an infinite spring, though. Well, I've got one over here, but I'm getting kind of lazy. One more segment reset. So yeah, that's my attempt at being able to get you guys involved in something else that I'll be doing. Because EVE is a fun game. Is this not infinite? I don't know. I don't feel like testing it right now. Because I know a lot of YouTube users, especially when they get really popular, they just kind of start to die out on you. They don't really answer PMs, and it bugs me sometimes to see how rude some people are to their subscribers, but they have like 100,000 or something, 200,000. It's not enough to annoy me to the point to where I should say I deserve subscribers more than them, because that's not the case at all. You know, people will subscribe to who they like to watch. It's basically not the subscribers' fault. It's more the host's fault, really. Like, they're just being a general bad host by being rude to their users, and I don't know why so many people get away with it, but whatever. So that's kind of my somewhat half-open door invitation to the UDF. Like, basically just make an effort, if you do play EVE Online, just make an effort to kind of get to know me so that I know, like, that you're going to be there and you're going to be doing stuff. You're going to be hanging out and stuff. It'll be fun. You know, we're not overly serious about anything. We usually, in our last run, most of what we did was just mining and screwing around. We do the high-level missions occasionally because we like to... Well, basically, to host a starbase, you have to have a certain ranking with the Alliance. Because, like, there's a few NPC alliances and factions in the game and everything, and you can't dock a starbase in certain security sections, certain levels of security, if you have a poor standing with them. So we do missions to get higher standings with them. Like, we just screw around. We gate camp sometimes. We gate camped like maybe twice in our last run, but it was fun. You know, we had a good time trying to hunt people down and making them pay money for us to let them go. It's just overall a good time. You know, it sounds really mean-spirited, and it almost kind of is in some way, because it's like you're trying to rob people or shoot them down for bribing them and whatever the crap else, but, you know, that's how the game's played. But yeah, the UDF is pretty much all about teamwork and just ascending yourself, you know, do better in the game. Have something to be proud of. Whether it's a ship, a starbase, some kind of personal goal, that's what we like doing in the UDF, you know, just achieve some freaking goal. Okay, now the question is, where do I want this moat to go? I do want it to go this way. Whoops. Probably kind of a sappy speech feel there, but, you know, I'm just excited to get back into it. On that note, though, because I know some of you will probably ask, I don't know exactly when I will have the game again. Like, because I've only planned to get it back at this point, I haven't actually gotten it at this point. Let's say at this point 1,000 times in a sentence. Okay, no. But yeah, you guys will know when I have it. I mean, I'm gonna make a video or something. You guys should know me by now. Be like, hey, I've got EVE. Come have some fun. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, yeah, you know what? Screw this. Do it. Watch now, there's some update I don't know about that'll prevent this from happening. Nope, we're still good. Alright. Alright. Except now it flows this way, which I don't want it to do. I want it to... Oh, you know what? Because I didn't put it back there. Okay. See if it... well... That's not really the feel I'm going for. Maybe I'll do it every other. I'll do it every... No, because then this flows this way still. So you know what? I'm just going to fill it up. If you guys have any better ideas for that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it filled. Not really the river feel I was going for here, but that's kind of okay. So yeah, hopefully the UDF will be able to accomplish something great in my next run of EVE Online. I do have other games to discuss, and I will discuss them more next episode. I did promise stories for EVE Online, but maybe, I don't know, next time I'll see what I'm in the mood to do. Besides kill zombies. Oh man! I'm gonna have to match what I built over there. Because I do want the rivers to be symmetric, even though the building isn't. Ah, crap. Maybe I shouldn't have them. Yeah, because this has to be able to do its whole ceiling thing. Alright then, so more ideas on design and stuff later on. Probably more discussion. I'll have like little step bridges or something here. More discussion about MMOs and perhaps EVE. Oh, definitely EVE. Because I mean, I'm intrigued in it. I'm intrigued back into it now, so I kind of have to talk about it to keep things interesting. And I'm sure those of you that are interested either in playing it or just hearing what I have to say about it will... Actually, wait, I remember what I was going to do here now. May just want to hop in. Offer your own insight if you want about EVE. I know this episode and last episode I kind of talked about some of the things that makes EVE fun for me. Go ahead and let me know what you think. Either if you've seen EVE or what you think makes an MMO fun for you. Because I know we all have different opinions and whatnot. So, next time, stuff. And perhaps dungeon noises. Dun dun dun. Thanks for watching, everyone.